cottonwoods are turning yellow. Isn't this a beautiful area here? South Platte River's just right over here. This is the old Vollmar Cemetery, or it's called St. Francis Cemetery. Vollmar Railroad Station was built on the Denver and Laramie and Northwestern Railway in 1908 on the south bank of South Platte River, northwest of Fort Lupton. It was named after the landowner George Vollmar. So this is the old Vollmar area, and right over there is the old town of Vollmar. It had its own post office. George Vollmar came to this area and claimed land in Weld County 1863, right around the time of the Civil War. Can you believe that? The post office opened in 1909. Mail service was supplied by the Denver, Laramie, or Northwestern Railway. But unfortunately, that railroad ran out of money, and Vollmar, like many communities along its route, dwindled until 1912, when the Vollmar post office was closed. In 1917, the Great Western Railway took over the Denver, Laramie, and Northwest Railway, and this became a sugar beet dump until 1947. And this is the old cemetery. I've been out here before, but man, it wasn't this overgrown. Look how overgrown this is. Like nobody takes care of the cemetery at all. It's amazing. I don't know if I can get through here. See, here's actually a grave right here. See that? 1931. But the last time I was here, I could at least walk around without these huge weeds. Man, these are huge weeds. It's like somebody has kind of trampled some of this down coming to the cemetery. You gotta watch out for snakes. Gotta watch out for mice. I don't know if you guys watched that old Seinfeld episode. Remember where Frank and Kramer saw a mouse and they ran off into the part of the house where they could close those glass doors? That was a funny episode. That's the episode where George sold his dad's cabana ware to a local used clothes shop. Funny episode. That was a great show, Seinfeld. Yeah, this is just a small cemetery. I don't know if George Vollmar is buried here. He might be buried in a different place. There's a beautiful house over there. Another beautiful day. There's a few clouds over there. There's supposed to be a system coming in here in Colorado. It's supposed to get kind of rainy and cool. I don't know if it's supposed to get cold, but I think it's supposed to be in the 50s. But about the last month or so, 6 weeks, Colorado has been unbelievably warm. It's been the mid 80s, upper 80s, and that's just way too hot for Colorado this time of the year. But these cottonwood trees, look how they're turning out. You don't have to actually go up to the mountains and see beautiful trees turning color. You can come here on eastern Colorado. You can go by the South Platte River. All these cottonwood trees turning yellow. The other trees, hackberry trees, turn a beautiful yellow too. Hackberry trees are they're kind of like cottonwoods. They're kind of native to this area. I don't know if I can walk through this. This is ridiculous. I guess these people just don't take care of the cemetery. This is the old Vollmar Cemetery, or St. Francis Cemetery, so it's obviously Catholic. Last time I was out here, I noticed that a lot of the people were Hispanic people. So maybe they were migrant workers on the farms, local farms here in Vollmar. But I thought there were some plots over here somewhere. It's been about 3-4 years since I've been here, and I just can't find it. I just can't find any graves. There should be. I don't think they moved anything. They're just hidden in these weeds somewhere. I don't know how many plots there were. There were at least 20 that I could find back 3 years ago when I was here. I just can't believe it's this overgrown. Nobody takes care of it. Everybody's forgotten in this cemetery. Thankfully, they're not forgotten about God. God hasn't forgotten them. Look at those beautiful trees over there. I tell you, cottonwood trees, they're a very underappreciated tree. A Plains cottonwood. One of the most underappreciated trees there are. I know they drop a lot of branches, but I tell you, when they're off in the prairie like that, they are such beautiful trees, and they grow so huge. Some of them just get huge trunks. Well, I can't find any great. I know they are around here somewhere, but I tell you, these weeds are ridiculous, and then they hurt too. A lot of them have spikes. I might have to come out here in the winter time, maybe when the snow kind of packs down these weeds. You know, when it snows and the blowing snow, it kind of packs down the weeds. So I might come out here in December, January. But at least you guys get to see a good view. Longs Peak Mountain Meeker, way off in the distance. Firestone's over there in that direction. Fort Lupton is over here in this direction. The old town of Vollmar is right behind those cottonwood trees. There used to be a post office there. Well, I can't believe it's overgrown. Too much for me. I can't walk anymore. But it's a forgotten cemetery. Walk this way. I thought there were some graves here in this area. They're just hidden by all these weeds. It's unbelievable how overgrown this cemetery is. Nobody takes care of this place. Crazy. Man. Look at that old cotton tree. It died many years ago. It doesn't even have its bark on it anymore. these weeds right here that grow upright. These are introduced species from Europe and Asia. You know, they came over, and they're, once they take over, they're bad weed. They even grow up in the mountains, up in the foothills. They're a pain in the butt. Now the only grave I could see is this one with the flower. Here's one with the flower. No marker. Well, and then there's that other one, I guess, that I found here. But they're scattered throughout this area, but it's just way too overgrown. I can't do it. Maybe if I had a drone, I could fly over this area. Let's see this person here. Alice Vigil, August 23rd, 1923 to July 5th, 1931. She didn't live very long, did she? Poor lady, poor girl. Boy, it's hot today. I can't believe it. It's probably about 80